Hi, Mike here. Welcome to today's little episode. So I'm out in the Lake District. Just left the little car park at the side of Lake Coniston. And I thought I'd just share with you what it is about riding a motorcycle that I'm really passionate about. For me, it is, and it always has been, about freedom. About being able to get out and explore. And I think you see more on a motorcycle. The reality is, you tend to, when you're in a car, you tend to be quite wrapped up in the vehicle, and when you're on a motorcycle, you definitely feel more in tune with your surroundings. It's definitely like the closest thing that you come to flying as well. The exhilaration and the excitement you get out of going quickly on a motorcycle. Especially on the roads like this. Little dopamine hits when you are really enjoying the experience of riding a motorcycle. Some of these roads are amazing, narrow but amazing. You gotta have your wits about you as well. It's not easy to plan and execute an overtake on a road like this. This guy's a very wide car as well. Got there. Organised Hill. Spent many a weekend up here in my camper van, when I had my camper van. But I do love these roads. Very narrow though, that's the only thing. So getting back to why I love riding a motorcycle, I think it's all about the experience that you have. It's amazing when it all comes together, when you're riding well and you're enjoying the ride. It's an amazing feeling. Even though some of these roads are absolutely appalling with the potholes, and when you get a nice section of road you can't beat it. You can't beat the feeling. Dropping down towards Organised Village now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to ride back towards Windermere, stop briefly at Windermere, and then ride the way back from Windermere towards Newby Bridge on the back road. Yeah. So for me, it's all about the pleasure of riding, the freedom it gives you. I used to be a big car person before I learned to ride a motorcycle, or before I started riding a motorcycle. And now I absolutely dislike with a passion driving any distance. I just don't enjoy it. It's not fun at all. I dare say there are some roads where if you're driving a nice performance car it's good, but generally there's no pleasure in driving anymore. Not for me anyway. It's just a chore. These parts of the Lake District around here, around Windermere, Coniston, Hawkshead, they're really popular. Well, the whole Lake District is really popular with walkers and cyclists. Amazing roads for cycling and some great mountain biking. So it's a bit of an outdoor mecca. Some of these B roads can be a bit challenging to drive, especially when there's a lot of traffic on them at weekends. Get a lot of big vehicles and motorhomes and stuff along these roads because these roads service the local villages. So we're just coming up to Lake Windermere now. We're on the western side of Windermere. So this is the road to the ferry, but I'm not going to go across the ferry. I'm just going to go down to what's called Strawberry Fields and just give you a view of the lake there. You can just see there the lake. Lots of lake there. Lots of boats moored. Windermere is one of the most popular lakes in the Lake District. I don't think it's the biggest or the deepest, but it's one of the most popular. A lot of people come here to go to Bowness. Bowness has a lot of hotels and very popular spot to stay for the weekend, and you can do the lake cruises. And then you've got the fells off in the distance. Get a lot of RAF fighters come through here doing their training because it's so mountainous. It's a great place for them to practice their low height flying in mountainous areas. So you get the RAF coming through here quite a lot. Yeah, many of the time I've come along here in my camper van. I used to stay down here on this stretch here, where you can see this little car park just coming up now with a van, white van there. Looks like there's someone staying there with a camper van. Very popular spot. Strictly speaking, you're not allowed to, but a lot of people do, and I used to. I think it's National Trust, this. Pretty sure it is National Trust. So this is what I love about being on a motorcycle, is the ability to get to places like this quite easily. Oh, it's a lovely day. It's midweek, it's a Wednesday. I've got the day off work, and what better way to spend it than getting out on the bike. I'm participating in a little thing called the Brew and Bike or Bike and Brew Passport. It's run by an organisation called Mark. Mark are motorcyclists or motorbikers. Oh, that's it. Motorbikers Acts of Random Kindness. It's a charity. And the idea is you buy a passport, it's £10, and in the passport there's about 300 locations around the country, cafes mostly, where you can get your passport stamped. And what it does is it gives you the motivation to get out and explore new places and collect the stamps. So I'm going through, that's one of the reasons I was here today. One of the cafes is in Coniston, and I went and got my stamp there. I had a coffee and a lovely jam and cream scone. And you can plan your rides around that. Plan your rides around getting the stamps. So this is a nice little single track road which follows the western side of Lake Windermere. Being a single track, it doesn't get a huge amount of traffic down here. But you do have to keep your wits about you because there's not very many passing places. Imagine what it must be like to live down here right next to the lake. Stunning location. So yeah, getting back to the subject of what I enjoy about riding a motorcycle. It is exhilarating. On roads like this that I've got a nice flow to them. It's not necessarily about speed either. Going fast is fun, but just riding in general. When you feel like you're riding well and the roads are flowing and you're sort of enjoying the experience and you're in the zone, you feel like everything's just falling together. You know, one bend, you prepare for one bend and come out of that one and you're ready for the next one. And everything just sort of gels and it all comes together. It's quite rewarding. You get that buzz. this is quite a steep climb. On a normal dual track road.